Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today on this beautiful September 13th, Thursday?
Gorgeous September day.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm all rested up. I'm back to original.
Yeah, because you got in late Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then business as usual on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And Wednesday night, I assume you got a decent night's rest.
It was hard, man. Even that, it's not a big adjustment for time, but even a 4-hour time difference from that coast to this one is a little bit, wonky.
No, for sure.
So it was a little bit weird with the sleep last night. But no, I'm good. I'm fresh today.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Nice.
Feeling the very fall weather outside, but very summery still. So
I know.
I'm happy.
The weather's supposed to be looking good this weekend as well.
It's supposed to be nice. Maybe the last weekend we get
Don't you dare say that.
I'll say it. Then it won't be. If I say it's going to be, it's going to be beautiful for the rest of the next 4 weeks, then it won't be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not like you keep your shovel away.
It's away.
Yeah, don't put it out.
Yeah, never
again.
again.
Your shovel is like a whole curse.
I know.
How's your day?
My day was good,
Your
man.
knees a little sore, is it?
I was doing jumping lunges yesterday during my Tabata exercise.
Some gym battles, all right.
And the tibial plateau, as they call it.
As they say.
It's a little sore today.
Okay.
For some weird reason.
I'm trying to do them jumping crazy lunges.
I know.
What's the matter with you?
Well, I did a little too much yesterday because I had already went for my 45-minute run.
Right.
And then after my run, I met up with my friend's girlfriend to do Tabata at the Commons.
Yeah.
And then it was way too much.
I think you are, Shanti.
I know. Well, hopefully one day.
Shanti.
Hopefully one day, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, my day's been good. I had to do a little event for the city early this morning.
I saw that, yeah.
At Halifax Sports. So for those who don't know, Halifax is getting it's going to be a part of the National Lacrosse team.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's going to be interesting. So 2019, they're coming to the Scotiabank Center. Yeah.
I wonder how that's going to do in comparison, like the basketball.
I'm very curious.
I think lacrosse is actually bigger sport here, isn't it?
It's crazy, and I didn't know it was. I believe the gentleman that owned it's indigenous too.
That owns the team?
I believe so. Or
really?
Owns the league.
Cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And they had a little ceremony, kind of wishing them well, and there's little rituals going on. It was cool. Yeah,
nice.
It was nice. Yeah. Anyways,
good times.
How was your day, everybody? Everybody good out there? You guys make it home or wherever you are listening to this? Are you safe? You haven't. More importantly, I just want you to have a good day.
Are you comfy?
Because
we're going to take you on a ride.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning in to Talker Trends, myself and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening to this. Yeah. And unlike a lot of podcasts, this is done live. So, of course, everybody in the chat and anybody listening to this who wants to be part of the chat, tune in, 5 o'clock each day. But we want to hear your opinions, your comments on the stories that we're going to be covering. And
get involved. You
may be wondering what those stories are, ladies and gentlemen.
We are wondering.
Well, first off, this is very interesting. Fire drills, those are cool. You do them at workplaces, schools.
Yeah, I love the one that happened in school.
Yep. New thing, shooting drills in preparation for mass shooting.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Oh, how come we're only hearing about it now? Actually,
when I was going to college, we did something similar, but this one takes it up a notch because they're using blank rounds.
Oh my god!
And they'll be firing them off during the drill.
Oh, that's fun,
right?
That'll be good. That'll scare the shit out of them.
Exactly.
That's good.
Another controversial issue.
Yeah,
man, this is a crazy one.
Well.
Pictured here, ladies and gentlemen, is someone wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
This would probably be described as fat shaming. And the sweater says, being fat is not beautiful. It's an excuse. We will get into that.
Oh, can't wait to dive into that one.
Do you like bacon cookies?
Listen, I like eating cookies. And I like baking cookies.
Do you like being naked?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Have you ever combined the two together?
I have not.
While drunk and high at the same time?
I have not.
Well, a man from Florida decided that was a good idea and almost burned down his whole entire apartment.
That's a problem.
That's a very big problem.
That could be a problem.
And finally, 20,000 pallets of water unused. What in the world? Pictured here, ladies and gentlemen, is what 20,000 pallets of water looks like just unused. I don't even know how many bottles that it equates to.
It's a lot, but let me tell you, I'm going to tell you how many people died.
Oh, boy.
From one of the things of not having water.
Wow.
That was one of the things that probably could have saved their lives. So somebody dropped the ball.
Oh, my God. And before we get today's show started, of course, happy birthday to those celebrating a birthday. Friends, family, acquaintances. Myself and Tony would love to wish you a happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday.
And celebrating birthdays today, our celebrity friends. One, Tyler Perry.
Your boy, 49 years old.
And...
looks like he's 30.
Right? And another guy who hasn't really aged much.
Yeah.
Rapper, producer, musician, Harvard, I believe, graduate.
Ooh.
Nice,
Yeah.
Yes. Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats turning the big 4-0 today, and we should wish him a happy birthday as well. And again, another guy looks like he's 25 years old.
Right. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday.
You know it.
And you know what time it is.
Time to get dirty.
It's time for Trash Thursdays, where we, of course, showcase the best of the internet's worst.
And we'd like to ask you guys to pick whoever is the winner of the Trash Thursday as we reveal them to you at this moment.
Yes. So today...
these are fun.
Of course, starting off today's Trash Thursday. Pictured here. Maybe this lady would require a seatbelt.
Nice. Well...
So, for those listening, it's basically someone strapped in their, I don't know, their mother.
Bro, that is...
on the back of a pickup truck in a wheelchair. And, oh, sorry, there is a seatbelt there.
There is?
It looks like one of those...
a
bungee wrap. Bungee cord.
Oh, my... well, how does she get up there, number one?
I don't know. I'm assuming they have a ramp.
You know, I mean... I don't know what to say about that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah. She looks real happy to be up there.
Up next, marriage. Could be a cool thing. You know, you want to sometimes go all out. And
Yeah.
I guess this couple wanted to have smoke at their wedding.
Ooh, nice.
Right? You want to walk through the threshold.
I like that.
So they hired their friends just to vape behind them.
Well, you know, save yourself some money. Weddings are expensive.
Yep.
And if your homies want to pull in and just vape a little bit. You know.
Shouts out to the Vape Nation.
Shouts out to the Vape Nation that seem to be doing their job in this photo.
Yes. Up next, I mean, we've all been there, maybe a little tipsy at the club. And I don't know if I've ever mistaken the urinal as like an actual toilet for number 2.
I can say I've not done that.
But clearly this establishment has done so because they place a sign that says, please do not poop in the urinal.
That means it's happened before.
Yep, and it's probably going to happen again.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Do it
I would.
because of the sign.
Yeah. As soon as I see the sign, I'm like,
You
you
would
know
do
what?
it.
I'm going to poop in that urinal.
Disgusting. So disgusting.
Yeah, sorry.
I love it.
I apologize.
You do not.
Up next, child support.
Here we go.
Should be used for, you know, supporting your child.
Ideally.
Right?
Ideally.
Well, this person took it to the next level and brought their status to Facebook, of course. And we took the screen grab, and it says, I really hate being out of cigs. Come on, child support.
Wow. Well, you know, it's honest.
Yeah.
It's honest. Yeah. You know, sometimes to deal with the child, you need cigarettes.
Yes, and the best thing about this post was that the first comment was, I know the feeling. It sucks.
See? They're not the only one.
No.
They're not the only one.
Right?
Well, you know.
And finally, wrapping up today's Trash Thursday. If you had a boat, Tony, what would you name your boat?
My boat?
Yeah.
My big dinghy.
Nice.
I mean, you know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the boat would be, you know.
Okay, well,
What would you call your boat?
I would call my boat Screamin' Seaman. Like this gentleman or
All right.
whoever owns this boat.
Hey, that's pretty good too.
It's not too bad.
It's not a big boat, is it? It doesn't look very big. Or is it kind of big?
I don't know. It looks like a 15, 20 footer.
Screaming seaman. Listen, it's legal.
Yeah.
You know. Is that all of them?
That's it.
Who's the winner? I think I'm gonna have to say the first one.
Oh, you like the first one?
I think the first one. That lady just looks so upset to be in the back of that truck with a rope.
Okay.
I mean, you obviously don't care about that person.
So
At all.
we're claiming this person as the winner.
That would be my
agree.
opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've just been a part of another Trash Thursday for September the 13th, 2018.
Feel free to go and wash yourself right now.
Yes.
Wash the dirt.
No judgments.
Yeah, no judgment at all.
Anyways, let's get into today's actual show.
Let's do it.
Up first, coming from the good old US of A. Blanks to be fired during active shooter drill at a local school. So active shooting training will be conducted Thursday, well, I guess today, at Bethel Park High School in Pittsburgh, and students will be exposed to the sound of gunfire. The Alice drill, conducted by school principal and trained Alice team, will be a scenario including an alleged shooter in the school. Now, for those wondering what Alice stands for alert, lockdown, inform, counter, and evacuate. Or, as I like to call it, a lovely icing candy edible.
That sounds much nicer.
Right?
It's more pleasant.
Great.
I like that.
Anyway, during the drill, police will fire blanks in the hallways to expose everyone to the sound of gunfire in the building. The blanks, of course, well, thankfully, won't be fired at anybody.
Good idea. Jeez, they did one thing right.
The faculty and staff have been apprised of the situation over the next few days, and the students will be shown a PowerPoint presentation in the homeroom,
nice.
right? Okay, providing them with the needed information. Even though they were told ahead of time what will happen, I think the kids with any kind of issues will intensify, one concerned parent said. Another said, why not give them the tools to be ready for it instead of being worried about a traumatic experience of what could be a traumatic experience? Question mark. It was weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
What do you think of this?
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I have a couple things.
Yeah.
A piece of me, 50%, I'm in support of this. Okay. But I think it's the blank shots that might have to go. I think you could do everything else,
right?
But do the blank shots.
Yeah, like you could do
you can do the hand, maybe have somebody running around with a handgun. I mean, even though that may be a little extreme, but I think firing off the random.
They're trying to make it obviously as realistic as possible. Yeah, but. Is that just doing more damage? Like, we used to have fire drills. Yeah. We didn't set anything on fire.
No.
We didn't pump smoke in the hallways.
I looked forward to fire drills because you got to stand outside and
it was nice. Sometimes it was, and sometimes the fire department showed up. Yeah. It was real cool. You could kind of hang out for a bit.
Exactly.
Sometimes they took a little long. We're like, listen, take your time, guys. We don't have to get back to that test right away.
Exactly.
But that didn't cause any traumatic experience.
No. And what if somebody at the school...
Yeah.
Let's say if you have a student that's transferred from a school that was recently part of an unfortunate shooting, and then all of a sudden you're putting them back in this situation where they're dealing with PTSD symptoms, and then all of a sudden they start hearing the gunfire. I don't think it's a good thing for them.
I just don't see. I understand why they're doing it.
I get it,
but I don't. I think there was a better way. I think you're right. The shots, probably it's a little much.
Omit the shots.
A little too realistic.
Yes,
it maybe you just do the drill where it's just a sound comes over the PA, kind of like a fire drill or whatever.
Right,
and then you have to teach the students what to do in the scenario, and the teachers will monitor and make sure they did what they're supposed to do. The shots, I think, is a little bit unnecessary because you may freak some kids the frig out, man.
Exactly.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it's too much, man. Again, they didn't do fire drills with fire or any of that other stuff. It's just too much, man. Like, I get you trying to be prepared.
Yeah.
But you could do damage to the kids before there's actually a shooting.
Exactly.
They could just be scared to death after something like this.
Right. And I think that honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I would like to think the stats of a mass shooting, the percent is pretty low.
It's very low.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Numbers, considering, I think it would be very low. And also, I think another question I would like to raise is this now normal? You know what I mean?
Well,
like, it's just like fire drill. Yeah, cool. Fires are expected. And that happens. And now the question, I was saying before, is like, it's almost like that they're asking or kind of putting out there, but not saying it is this the norm now?
I think that, the percentage of having a fire at your school is probably just as low as a shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, shooting would probably be even lower.
For sure.
Right?
I would think so.
I would like to hope so.
I would hope so.
So, I mean, I think it's much, man. It's just too much. You know, just calm down, guys. I get you want to be prepared.
Yeah.
But you're right. The percentage of having a mass shooting, which I'd be interested to know what that number was, it's probably less than 1%, less than 0.5%, I'm sure. Maybe even less than that.
Oh, just throwing out numbers.
Well,
now.
I'm just saying, because think about how many schools are probably in the U.S.
Yes.
And how many shootings we hear about in schools.
Yeah.
It's not all the time.
I mean, it's right. Yes, you hear about it more, but I mean, again, I think the number is relatively low. But again, I would like to hope we don't have the stats.
And keep in mind, they don't all happen in schools.
No,
it's a mall, it's a theater, it's a workplace.
Yes.
So in an actual school, you know, it's probably a low number, but you know, I don't know. You're doing more damage before it happens. I think it's a bad move.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Speaking of bad moves.
Yeah,
is this bad fashion as well?
Is it a bad move, or is it all right?
Oh boy, this is gonna.
Would you wear the shirt?
Here's a lady wearing a sweater that says, "Being fat is not beautiful; it's an excuse." What say you, Tony, with this article?
Why are you looking at me?
Sorry.
Anyway, people are criticizing. This is an online retailer called Revolve. Of course, they're being criticized for selling a sweatshirt that seems to promote fat shaming. The sweatshirt, which is designed by a brand, LPA, reads, like you said, being fat is not beautiful. It's an excuse. By the way, this thing retails for $168.
Oh, goddamn.
Paloma sweatshirt is currently listed as sold out on Revolve's website. But on Wednesday, the retailer faced swift backlash over the product. Fashionista.com deputy editor Atile McCall pointed out the hypocrisy in the garment. Quote, Revolve thinks it's okay to market this sweatshirt, which only comes up to an XL, by the way, but putting it in a thin model, he says. Considering Revolve doesn't even have a diverse influencer, this is a choice. So yeah, the backlash you can imagine from this. There's so many comments online about this shirt. The LPA has since responded to the backlash, claiming that the sweatshirt is not what it seems. It looks like it.
Well, I mean, I'm reading it. What am I missing here?
In a direct message conversation with Florence Given, a London-based artist and social issue advocate, LPA said that, quote, it's the opposite of what it seems. Quote, it's a collaboration with 5 women with the worst troll quotes. The point was to shine the light on how horrible trolling is. The proceeds benefit charity. A rep for LPA said in a series of direct messages that have since been made public. So here's the deal.
Here's the deal, Tony.
Listen. What do you guys number one?
What say you? No, don't dare deflect.
Listen, I think.
Okay. What are you saying? Do you want me to start it off? You seem a little stumped. I seem a little clumsy.
I don't know. This is a tricky one, man. Listen, here's the thing. You go.
Okay.
I don't want to say it.
All right. So I took a quick look at the article.
Yeah.
Usually I don't. I let Tony just bring them up right before the show, and I don't
do your homework on this.
Don't do my homework. But in this case, I did a little digging, and there's a couple people in the comments section on a couple websites that were saying that they're totally fine with this sweater, and the reason why they're totally fine with it was because they were once overweight.
Right.
And they worked hard.
Yeah.
And they lost a bunch of weight. And they kind of see. I'm not saying this is the message that should be.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. It's not the message what should be being put out there.
Yeah.
But they don't see anything wrong with it per se.
But those are the people that have lost weight.
Those are the people that have lost weight, and they're maintaining what have you.
Yeah. I think I think that I've seen worse on sweatshirts and T-shirts.
I think so too.
Without a purpose.
Listen, I love my BBWs out there. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, we got love for all sizes,
I got love for all sizes.
You know this.
You guys are beautiful.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
There's been plenty of nights, right? Yeah. Anyways, but I think in this case, because we covered a story the other week where people were saying Walmart was fat shaming by charging extra for larger clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really. I mean, I think that's digging for fat shaming. This, I would say, is
it's printed
right on the nose. This would be fat shaming.
I mean, it's printed right on there in black and white.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, like I said, I think that I've seen shirts with a lot worse written on them.
Mm-hmm.
Curse word, just say, the F word right on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or images that are offensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I could take offense to that. If I'm not a big person that curses a lot, I could see your shirt and you have the F word on. That may be a direct offense at me.
Because you're a sensitive human being.
Well, I'm a sensitive individual, as you know.
Right.
Or if you had an image of, a woman with her boobs hanging out, like that's offensive to me. Not to me personally.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. For me, I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. I don't. I just don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay.
Because, on your same note, where you were saying people have gone and they've lost, like you said, if it's not a medical condition.
And that's another thing I was saying, unless if it was a medical condition, I
love how nobody wants to comment on this one.
It's I'm trying to, I'm not holding back. I'm just trying to get both sides. And unless if you have a medical condition, this is saying fat's not beautiful.
No,
hey,
I know. That's the problem. The first sentence.
I think that's the problem.
The first little part of that saying being fat is not beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that part.
No, I know. Yeah.
But I do agree with the second part.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't want to be big.
Right.
If you want to be big and you're happy,
perfectly
cool.
okay.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
You're all good, baby.
Yeah.
We love every inch of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you really want to lose it and you have excuses why you don't seem to think you can.
Right.
That's a whole different story.
Exactly. And that's a whole different sweater.
It's a whole different sweater. And you got to read the back. We can't see the back on this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is there writing on the back of this?
But unfortunately, this looks like, just a cash grab. It just looks like they just popped it up for pure promotion and that's it.
And I would say I'm trying to think of how I can say this.
Easy.
No. I think it depends on how even the person wearing it is going to be using this shirt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Are they going to be going into a party and to make fun of somebody or showing up somewhere where they'll know they're going to offend people? Then this shirt could be used in a horrible manner.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I still think the sweater is in bad taste, quite frankly.
Agreed.
And on top of that, I think it's even worse taste if these people who purchase the shirt are going to use it maliciously and post it on their Instagram and be like blah 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 blah, and then walk into places where they know they're going to offend people. Then that's where I have a problem with the whole thing. But that included.
The question is, how do you wear the shirt for a right reason?
I just don't buy it. I don't know. Why are you paying $160 for a sweater anyway?
Listen, though, I've spent $160 on a lot worse things.
Yeah, that's true.
I just came back from Vegas. You can spend some money.
It's true.
In the wrong places with the wrong people.
The people in the right places.
Yeah.
Right here.
We see them. We're good. What's up, everybody? Roll call time.
Yeah.
Big T Acker in the house. Stephanie's in the house as well. Tommy Green Jr. T Woo.
Hey.
My man in the house. Jerry's in the house. Oh, Jerry, what's up?
Hey.
Kate is in the house. Who else we got here? Jessica, Jillian, my gym buddy, Carrie, Kathy, and who else we got here? Lisa's in the house. Ian's in the house. We got Joe, Rena, and Usama's in the house as well.
Shouts out to Charla. What up?
Shouts out. Tony looking like Vin Diesel, Jerry says. Thank you. And TK looking like he's hitting the gym. He's been hitting the gym for a while.
I'm trying, man.
Getting a little bulked up.
I'm trying to look like Tony over here.
Oh yeah. Why am I trying to look like you then? We'll just switch bodies.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Okay. Cool.
Let's do that.
Yeah. I always wanted to try and test your body out.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Up next, coming for the second half of the show.
Yep.
Man, it smells like cookies in here.
Like cake pops in here.
Naked, drunken Florida man starts a fire while baking cookies on a George Foreman grill.
Well, when you're high and drunk.
Well,
Oh, here, have one of these cake pops.
Oh, look.
We got some guests coming in with some cake pops for us.
We got
Yummy.
Our assistants.
All right, you can't stay. You got to go. Thank you.
Yeah, the show's going to get real crazy.
All right, go. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, yes, we'll do that.
Thanks, guys.
We worked hard on these. We have
Okay.
all the YouTubers.
Nice. How's it taste, Tony? Oh, looks like it.
They're not cool.
Very good.
Very good.
Now
Yeah.
you try one.
Nice.
He's got to do his story.
I have to do my story.
Okay, yeah, but
Thank
we
you.
would like to see it.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
See y'all.
Sorry about that. Holy crap.
Is it good? Good?
So good.
Okay. Can I continue? Can I?
You may.
Okay, yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Naked. Drunken Florida man starts a fire while baking cookies on a George Foreman grill.
It seems like a bad idea right out of the gate. Or does it?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Would I try this?
Naked cookies.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad.
No, that part sounds good.
Yeah. Anyways, a house caught fire after a naked man baked cookies on a George Foreman grill and left them unattended, according to the Niceville Police Department.
Oh, Jesus.
Niceville, by the way.
I like that.
I like that name of a town.
Why can't we live in Niceville?
I mean, we can.
This is Niceville.
Yeah. When firefighters arrived at the smoke-filled home, the man answered the door, naked, and he said, "I'm sorry." Then closed the door.
That's it?
That's it. But when police arrived,
Yeah.
the man answered the door, and he left it open. Then walked deeper into the home that had several items on fire.
Oh, God.
Since he showed no signs of caring for his safety, officers removed the man from his house.
Good idea.
Well, the man, of course, admitted to drinking 2 liters of vodka.
2 liters? Holy hell.
Smoking of the marijuana.
Yes, of course.
Police say, get this, he tried to put dry towels on top of the fiery grill.
That makes sense.
Get this, people. The towels also caught fire.
Go figure.
Dry
towels
towels?
on top of the fire.
Anyways, ultimately, the man was not injured. Thankfully, no one was injured in this story.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think drunk me would have just ate the raw cookie dough.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
No.
You know what I mean? You're under some influences here. Things are going to happen.
High version of me probably would have ate the cookie dough.
Yeah.
But the problem was when you mix the two.
That becomes a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no one got hurt.
No, everybody was fine. No one else got injured.
Most
And,
importantly.
I mean, also, I was doing, again, a little extra information for the story. Niceville apparently used to be called Boggy.
Boggy?
Boggy in 1868. It was
Really?
part of this weird mail route. And then November 5th, 1910, they changed the name.
Okay.
Not sure why.
All right.
Anyways,
Well, it should be called something else now. Maybe it should be called, like,
Florida man.
Naked Cookie Day or something.
Naked Cookie Day. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, rounding up today's show,
Boom.
20,000 pallets of water makes for a thirsty boy.
Makes for a lot of problems down in Puerto Rico, as you guys know. Puerto Rico, as a result of give that a try. 20,000 pallets of bottled water were found unused in a runway in Puerto Rico in the aftermath of the devastating Hurricane Maria. Photos of the water bottles covered in a blue tarmac circulated social media on Tuesday, the same day the U.S. President Donald Trump claimed the U.S.'s responses.
Are these cooked?
Yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked-ish. No, I saw the cakes before they're baked, but what they do with them is they mash them up and then they make the ball, right?
Okay, because I was like, this tastes a little raw.
Yeah. Well, we just talked about raw cookie dough.
That's right. I don't have a problem.
We'd eat it off the floor.
I just did.
So, like I said, the bottles of water were covered in a blue tarmac circulated on social media on Tuesday. Same day, U.S. President Donald Trump claimed the U.S.'s response was an unsung success. Because obviously that looks like it is.
Yes.
The water was brought in by Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, well known, after Hurricane Maria in response to the request of General Services in Puerto Rico for 20,000 pallets of bottled water in May 2018. Who's this guy here? Oh, here we go. So the administrator of ASG, his last name Chavez said in a statement, about 700 pallets of water have been distributed, but there were complaints about a smell and a taste to the water. Given the complaint, the Puerto Rican government decided
must be that Nestle water.
Well, it's that stuff on sale. It kind of looks like it from here. Decided not to distribute more of the water.
The grossest water. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to interrupt
There
you,
goes
Tony.
that sponsor if it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Nestle, step your game up because it tastes like an oil slick when you're drinking that water.
It's not good.
I don't know what it is.
It's super cheap.
It's super cheap.
But
I just don't. There's something in it, man.
Dude, it might be. I don't even know. It's not good. You're right.
Yeah, no.
Shouts out to Fiji.
Yeah, or
what do you got?
Evian.
Oh,
The cleanest of waters.
From the fresh Alps.
Natural spring water.
I like
From
it.
the French Alps.
The fresh French.
Anyways.
Oh, God. So, estimated, here's the thing. Estimated 3,000 people died from Hurricane Maria without power, roof, or running water. You know what?
I don't believe that's stat. I think that's stat.
What?
If that's just the, I think that maybe for just a water stat, I think that's a little higher.
Oh, I think it's probably higher too.
I think whatever that number
yeah.
they've given out of like I just don't believe it, man. Sorry. Anyway,
if you were down in this scenario, and I mean, there's a problem. The government made the call about issuing this water because of the smell and taste. They didn't want to issue it. It's bottled water.
Yeah.
Like and it came from the U.S.
Yeah.
They're not, scooping it out of the friggin' sewers and bottling the water. It's clean water.
Yeah.
Even if it was the Nestle stuff, and I was on my deathbed and I needed water, guess what? I'm drinking that water.
And then you'd be back on your deathbed.
And then I'll be back on my death. That's fine. It's fine.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just don't get it. If you ship that stuff to Ethiopia,
Yeah.
someplace in Africa where they don't have water, guess what?
No,
They're not going to go, oh, Nestle, and throw it away.
Why you gotta be hating on Ethiopia like that?
Listen, I love Ethiopia. Many friends from Ethiopia. They play soccer with me every week.
Okay.
I know a lot of black people too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but they're not my friends. They don't like me very much. I don't know. Although people from Ethiopia, I suppose, are predominantly black. So I guess
there you go.
they work hand in hand.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
you're in desperate need, this is a crisis situation.
Yeah.
Don't be picky about the brand of water or the flavor of it.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
And plus, here's the thing, and Kathy brings up a point I was just about to bring up. Heated plastic. If it's
Yes.
sitting out there,
Right.
then that might account for your little bit of a smell and
An off taste. Yes.
Come on, guys, get that stuff distributed quickly. I don't know. I
Exactly.
mean, obviously, very harsh, circumstances down there, but
Yeah.
I'm sure, man, they had some way to distribute this water. Good Lord, man.
It's unbelievable.
20,000 pallets
That's
wasted.
crazy.
And how many people out there, how many places in the world could use this water? It's just gone. What a shame.
Yeah. It sucks. I hate wasting food as is, but then when you see stuff like as astronomical as this picture
Yeah.
here,
Well,
it looks like it's like a football field.
dude, that's a runway.
Yeah.
Just so you have an idea.
Oh yeah, it's on a runway.
That's on a runway. You know
Yeah.
how big a damn runway is?
Yeah. And that's a lot of pallets. That's a lot of water. Again,
That's a lot of wasted.
Did it say? It didn't say how many bottles.
It didn't say exactly, but if you were going to estimate, I mean, look at the cases. It's probably like 24 in a case, I'm assuming. So 24 times 20,000. Oh, bro, forget about it. Man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
Urban says Tony isn't black. No, well, the lighting here.
And so depends on what dream he's in.
Well, yeah, it depends on how dark the club is, baby.
Yeah.
I can be whatever you want me to be. Yes, but anyway, real shame. It's a shame because that's a crisis situation.
Right.
That could have helped so many people.
And that's the thing. I hate hearing about these situations where I feel that the response and delivery of goods and services is delayed for whatever reason. And this is prime example of what happens. And I mean, this is reported on. So I can't imagine all the other things that weren't reported.
I don't know if this is well, that's a good point too.
All right.
But I don't know. I don't know why this particular government, this form of administration here, was allowed to make that decision for thousands of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just seems like it's someone dropped the ball here, who's in charge of getting the people what they need.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like it's. I don't know. Someone says that could have went to Flint. It's a good point.
It could exactly because they're still dealing with their water problems as well.
They should have the U.S. should have kept the water. They have multiple disasters going on.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I mean, look at the president. But anyway, Okay.
Too bad.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. Of course, myself and Tony will be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
prime time.
Right there.
If you would like to tune in, that would be great. If you want to bring a friend or two, that'd be awesome as well.
Oh yeah, it would be.
So yeah, we'll have a great show lined up for you tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, we already got a great show because we have Councilman, man of the people, young gunner in charge.
Yep.
Councilman Lindell Smith
Yeah.
will be here tomorrow
In the house.
in the hot seat.
In the hot seat, baby.
So we're going to be interviewing him. We'll be talking about politics. I'm going to be asking him some basic questions that I just need to get off my chest about. How does it all work?
Oh, I got some questions.
How can a man like me perhaps get involved in the politics game?
Is that what you want?
No, I just, but if there's another person out me who's wondering,
Right.
maybe he can answer the question.
Maybe they don't know. They
Right?
want to know.
Exactly. And I will try and keep the topics somewhat at a level of respect tomorrow.
Are we going to open it up to our guys to get our people that watch us to send some questions out? If they have post some questions.
Of course. And
be good.
anybody in the chat that tunes in that day, more than welcome to ask any kind of question, and we will say it to our man.
We're going to grill our boy.
Gonna grill him.
And he's always looking dapper.
Yes.
I've never seen a politician dress as sharply. Lindell.
Well, he better.
He's going to come in sweats tomorrow.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine.
Which is perfectly fine. Dress how you like, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, guys, if that sounds like your wheelhouse,
Yeah.
tune in. It'll be a good show. We're going to have some laughs, and we're going to talk about some good stuff. And, yeah,
So come on back.
we'd love to see you.
And tonight, if you're out there out and about, be safe.
Yes.
It's a beautiful evening. Go enjoy it.
Yes.
And, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 o'clock sharp. Be there.
We out.